Guys, what's going on? It's Nick Wood, the king of digital real estate. I want to talk with you guys really briefly about this. I had somebody ask this question. I said, how long does a website actually stay ranked once it's reached that first position? And what we mean by that is once you've gotten the SEO going and it's reached that number one spot underneath the maps in the what they call the organic, for those that are new to this whole world, they call that the organic listings. Once it's reached there, how long does it actually stay ranked? And that was the question was just that. And I mean, there's a lot of factors that would be at play. And the questions, I would have follow-up questions for that person. I would say, well, is it ranked for one keyword? Is it ranked for multiple keywords? What niche is it in? What city is it in? There's a lot of different factors, but I'm going to kind of answer this generally, and I think this will give you guys a good idea. And this is a question that I had. I think it's a question that everybody has, and the actual question isn't how long is it going to stay ranked? The question is, how much work am I going to have to put in to keep this thing maintained? Is it truly going to be, passive? And nothing's 100% passive, but is it truly semi-passive? Or am I going to have to be in there every single day, putting stuff on, adding content, backlinks, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? So I'm just going to speak from experience. But number one thing that I want to say is, if you do the due diligence correctly and you go into the right city and the right niche combination, and if you do that, there's not going to be a ton of competition. There's not going to be a high CPC. You're not going to be going against crazy national competitors. You're going to be going against these local business owners that barely, no offense, a lot of them barely know how to run their phone. And those are the people you're going against. Those are the people that have their GoDaddy websites, those one-page things they've thrown up. If you are in the right city and niche going against those type of people, I will tell you that once you rank, you can do very, very minimal, if not nothing, and stay ranked. And that is not from just guessing or my intuition. These are from some of my own projects that have ranked and that I have not, guys, I have a project right now, I have a towing website. It's making me $500 per month, every single month. It has since January of 2019. And I don't even know the login. And what I mean by that is I have a couple of different Weebly accounts. I don't know where we built that website. We have not logged into that website in 3 years, and we are cranking, cruising, and just loving life over here. Why? Because I did the homework properly. I went into a city and I went into a niche combination. By the way, I don't love towing, but I did it and it worked. And I'm just going to keep riding that thing all the way to the bank. But we did the homework up front and we ranked really quickly, and I haven't had to do that. If you guys go and look at that website, there's not very much domain authority. It is there. The backlink is not that. The backlinks are not that great. The content's decent. The website is terrible looking, and it continues to rank month in and month out. So most importantly is if you do the due diligence properly. This is why I'm so anal and I'm always talking about make sure you choose the right city, make sure you choose the right niche, make sure you choose that right combination, because that is the key to everything. It'll help you rank quicker and it will allow you to stay ranked longer. For me, once we get ranked, like I kind of look at SEO kind of like this. As long as you do that homework up front correctly, the right city, the right niche, it's kind of like climbing. Let's picture this mountain, right? Picture a mountain that's this. If you look at it, it kind of goes like this, and then it's flat on top, right? It's kind of like climbing that mountain. It's a pain in the ass to get there, and it's work, and you're sweating, and you're tired. And then once you climb to the top, you can kind of coast. You can log in every once in a while, maybe add a picture, add a little bit of content, add some backlinks. You don't have to do much upkeep. And for me, I actually don't do upkeep at all. Like, until I start to see that I'm dropping, I don't do much upkeep. Now, the only caveat I would tell you is if you're one of those people that's like, oh, screw what Nick says. I'm going to go into these tough niches. I'm going to go into solar. I'm going to go into roofing. And I know SEO, so I'm going to do it. That's fine. But you also need to know you are going to be going against stiffer competition because there's a lot of money in those niches. So it's going to attract high budgets. It's going to attract national competitors. It's going to attract people that are paying SEO companies and agencies to take you down, okay? So, my friends that want to go into solar, that think that they know better than me, that's fine. But just know you have a bigger target on your back because you're in a niche that more people want to go after. And that is one of the reasons why I love boring niches. But to answer your question, guy who asked that question about how long or how hard is it to rank, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Once I rank and I am chilling for 5 to 10 keywords, I don't do anything until it starts to drop. Now, is that the best way to do it? No, obviously not. But you also remember, I rank in the maps. I make sure to do that piece of it. I rank organically, and I usually keep my ads running at least to some extent. So I'm getting leads from ads, Google My Business, and the organic. And because of that, even if I drop in rankings a little bit, I can go start working on it and I'll still be fine. The customer's still happy. So guys, that's what I do. Doesn't mean it's the only way to do it. Don't worry too much once you rank. It's pretty smooth sailing from there as long as you do the due diligence correctly. Don't trust me, just try it. I'm out.